Okay, so today we're going to be talking about yet again the PS5 Pro. Isn't this my fifth stream in a row where I talk about this console? It's really starting to get annoying, even for me. So you only have 9 hours for these events, so it's going to do the Brands Hatch or the World. I don't like rally, so we're going to do the European FR 550. I'm going to choose a German car, of course. Of course, the Diamobile from Love Live. But today we gotta talk about the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition and PlayStation 5 Pro um limited edition for the 30th anniversary of the PlayStation just excuse the Pennsylvania license plate. I don't actually live in Pennsylvania, but the PlayStation 5 Pro, the PlayStation 5 Slim Digital Edition, the fake PSP or PlayStation Portal, and the what is it? The dual shit, I crashed. Let's start again. Um so the PlayStation 5 Pro, which I have covered 5 streams in a row. Oh shit, not again. I chose a too high performance car for this event. And it's slipping and sliding. So PlayStation 5, the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 Digital Slim, the PlayStation 5, Pro, the DualSense controller, and a PlayStation Portal or fake PSP. They're all getting 30th anniversary PlayStation editions, which means that it was meant to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the PlayStation brand, but when you walked out like the first 20 years of your brand, that doesn't recognize, that doesn't deserve a celebration. It's like historical revisionism or something. Like, you know, what the CCP is doing and what those the woke ideologists are doing with this. Never mind. But you get the idea. Like, why release a skin that resembles the PS1 when it can't even play PS1 games from a CD? And more seriously, why did Sony decide to make the bullshit decision to not include the PlayStation? Hold on, let me slow the CD playback on the PlayStation 4. It's like destroying your own legacy or something. Like, much like the Cultural Revolution in Mao Zedong's China. And yes, we're in the middle of one too in America too, because of woke ideologists. It's not funny, honestly. Yeah, it's actually hard to navigate this course on this really powerful Mercedes-Benz. That's why I go down a little bit without even touching the pedal. You know, pretty soon I might stop streaming in HDR for this game because it seems like the edges of the colors have been like what is it? Washed out or something. So instead I might stream this game at 4K 60 SDR rather than HDR. But for now I'm using the HDR setting. They say play has no limits, but in reality, praise has no limits. I gotta tread here slowly, so I don't crash again. We're just gonna read the official Sony press release, but not read any internet reactions today, because, to be honest, I'm still tired from watching Trapezium last night. It was a good movie, but the movie theater itself was absolute garbage. The popcorn they served was so bad, and the Dippin' Dots weren't good either. So the only thing I really enjoyed at the movie theater, aside from the movie, was the fact that I had to I got icy instead of a Sprite Zero. And you were actually supposed to pick your food up before going to the theater. They don't deliver the food to you, unlike what the text message says, sadly. So, yeah. Like, I even noticed the washed out colors on my own phone as well. Should I get sub 140? It was just by a margin, so, let's read the official Sony press release. While we, oh, actually that was something I dropped, so, I think it was this one. Yes, this one. Oh wait, here it is. Celebrating 30 years of PlayStation with a nostalgic look. As we continue celebrations leading up to the 30th anniversary of the first PlayStation, or PS1, we have a special treat to reveal to everyone that brings the past together with the present. Which is absolute bullshit, because just 3 years ago, you tried to shut down the PS3 and Vita stores when you had the CMOS DRM controversy. I mean, YouTubers like Mystic have pointed that out, and it made such a huge uproar back then. So, I think this is absolutely bullshit, because they literally did a diarrhea dump on the first 3 generations of their home consoles, as well as the real PSP and PS Vita. So, 30 wonderful years of gaming. It was more like 20 or 19, because when the PS4 kind of came out, it was basically over for the Japanese market when it came to Sony home consoles. And very limited supply in the console, PlayStation 5 Pro, which actually comes with a vertical stand. But they also have limited edition DualSense, limited edition DualSense Edge, a DualSense charging station, and even a matching console cover for the disc drive, which I'm thankful for, because those fuckers didn't include it. They also have a vertical stand collector's item, so the PlayStation controller's style cable connector housing, 4 PlayStation shapes, cable ties, PlayStation stickers, limited edition PlayStation, one of 30 possible designs, and a paperclip. So the digital edition will also come with the disc drive cover, with, and it also comes with almost the same things as the PlayStation 5 Pro Digital. Then you also could have the fake PSP 30th Anniversary Edition, the DualSense Edge standalone controller 30th Anniversary, and the DualSense Wireless. It'll be released on November 21st, but there'll only be like 12,300 units of the PlayStation 5 console 30th Anniversary Edition, which is a nod full play to the December 3rd launch date of the PlayStation 3 in 1994 in Japan. However, that legacy has been diarrheaed upon thanks to Sony moving their headquarters from Japan, I mean, Sony Interactive Entertainment moving their headquarters from Tokyo to Silicon Valley, California, which is full of woke shit, honestly. And we had 5 fantastic console generations. Nah, everything ended with the PS4, especially with the Epic Games scandal, the censorship of smaller Indian and Japanese developers, to fit global trends. It's like ideological conformity that Yeonmi Park warned about. And they're proud to set in what they call innovations, and the PlayStation community is actually shrinking, especially in Japan, and they did not keep up with the latest technology, because the PS5 Pro is still going to use Zen 2, which is over half a decade old at this point, and 8 million pixels for 4K, and stereo evolved to surround sound. Well, some PS2 games had surround sound, thanks to Dolby Pro Logic 2, or in very rare cases, Dolby Digital. Like, and the PS3 and PS4, as well as the PS5, can also do Dolby Digital completely. So, and now they have 3D audio, game controller, start with buttons. Then they did the dual analog and dual shock, and they have haptics and even adaptive triggers, which I admit is actually pretty good, because it's still better than that trash Xbox controller. I mean, you can even use it to play Super Mario Galaxy 2, but the only problem is those controllers cost too damn much. And yes, the replay is over, so we gotta start the replay again. PlayStation is not the best place to play. It's actually the worst place to play, if you ask me, nowadays. The beginning of the journey is an important part of our history at Sony Interactive Entertainment. Again, this entire statement I highlighted is a bunch of bullshit, because they literally did a fucking cultural revolution with the PlayStation brand. Like, how like there's a cultural revolution in America right now. And check in with us regularly. They say thank you for 30 years. I'm like, more like fuck you, Sony, or something. Well, I actually did contact the UK immigration lawyer regarding my stream with Keir Starmer, authoritarianism, and they said that I wouldn't be required to get a visa. But even then, those streams will remain hidden because I'm actually based in the US, and they have different laws regarding what can and cannot be said. So yeah, there's some purchase info, so you could buy them in US and UK, France, Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, Spain, Portugal, Italy, and Austria. So yeah, that might be it for today's stream, because I want to do a brief stream where I just share my thoughts on how Sony is not honoring their history, but rather erasing it. When you can't play most of the games that on your PS1 console, your PS5 console, that were in the first 3 generations. Like, for example, the PS2 was so complicated that you would need a dedicated chip to play PS3 games, PS2 games on the launch model PS3, and when the PS4 came out, there's no backwards compatibility with the PS3. You had cloud gaming, but all it is you're using someone else's PS3, not your own. So yeah. Let's see, my next stream is I'm not sure if I'm going to do like a continuation of the Cold Steel, like series of gameplay videos because I am actually more invested in studying for my computer science major than before, so yeah. And next month, I'll be doing a Windows 7 15th anniversary stream, so please look out for that. So, thank you for watching. If you like this stream, you can hit the like button. If you disliked the stream, then you can hit the dislike button. And if you want to see more content, aside from the PS5 Pro, me rambling about the PS5 Pro, these last 5 videos, then hit the like button, then hit the subscribe button. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.